The pursuit of success is a journey we all aspire to undertake at some point in our lives. However, on our path to excellence and personal fulfillment, we often encounter obstacles that stem from our own habits and attitudes. Today, we will explore the principles of Stoic philosophy and how they teach us to identify and eliminate those habits that can hinder our path to success. Procrastination. One of the most insidious enemies of success is procrastination. We often postpone important tasks and delay crucial decisions until tomorrow, next week, or even next year. Stoic philosophy reminds us of the importance of doing today what we can do today. This means facing our responsibilities and not indefinitely postponing them. If we wish to achieve success, we must overcome the tendency to procrastinate on what we know is important. Awareness of the present moment. The Stoics urge us to live in the present and to be aware of the brevity of life. Remembering that we have no control over tomorrow motivates us to take action today. Breaking tasks into small parts. Instead of seeing a task as an insurmountable mountain, break it into smaller, manageable parts. This makes it seem less overwhelming and easier to tackle. Setting clear priorities. Stoic philosophy encourages us to define our goals and priorities clearly. This helps us focus on what truly matters and avoid getting distracted by less important tasks. Practicing self-discipline. Self-discipline is essential for overcoming procrastination. The Stoics teach us to exercise self-control and do what is right, even when it is difficult. Visualizing success. Visualizing the successful outcome of our actions can be a powerful source of motivation. Stoic philosophy encourages us to imagine how our life will be once we have overcome procrastination and achieved our goals. The search for external approval. Many of us fall into the trap of constantly seeking validation and approval from others to feel successful. This leads us to live lives of conformity rather than authenticity. Stoic philosophy encourages us to focus on what we consider valuable and right, regardless of others' opinions. We should find our own definition of success and not depend on external approval to validate our choices. Fostering authenticity. Stoic philosophy encourages us to live according to our principles and values rather than seeking external approval. By being authentic, we build a strong foundation for success based on our personal convictions. Recognizing the impermanence of external opinions. The Stoics remind us that others' opinions are changeable and largely beyond our control. We should not let these opinions define our sense of worth. Focusing on personal development. Instead of seeking external approval, we should focus on our growth and personal development. This means setting meaningful goals and working to achieve them, regardless of what others may think. Lack of self-discipline. Lack of self-discipline leads us to give in to our impulses and momentary desires instead of staying on course toward our long-term goals. The Stoics emphasize the importance of self-control and self-discipline. We must be able to forego instant gratifications and follow our principles even when facing challenges and temptations. Self-discipline is the foundation on which lasting success is built. Setting clear goals. Define specific and achievable goals for yourself. Having clear goals will give you purpose and remind you why exercising self-discipline is important. Creating routines and habits. Self-discipline is strengthened through regular practice. Create daily routines that help you stay focused on your goals and avoid distractions, learning to say no. Practice saying no to temptations that divert you from your goals. This may include turning down commitments or activities that do not contribute to your success. Cultivating mental fortitude. Meditation and self-reflection are Stoic practices that can strengthen your ability to resist temptations. Take time to reflect on your actions and decisions, focusing on progress, not perfection. Self-discipline does not mean being perfect at all times. Acknowledge that there will be moments when you may stray, but the important thing is to get back on track and keep progressing toward your goals. Rewarding yourself for success. Celebrate your achievements and advances on the path to success. Rewards can act as incentives to maintain self-discipline. Fear of failure. Fear of failure is another common obstacle on our path to success. We fear making mistakes, facing defeat, and what others will think of us if we do not succeed. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. We should view failure as a teacher that guides us towards success. Only those who dare to fail can truly reach great heights. Reframe failure. The Stoics teach us to see failure as a learning opportunity. Instead of fearing it, consider it a necessary step on your journey to success. Set realistic goals. Define goals that are challenging yet attainable. This will help reduce the fear of failure, as you will be working toward goals you can realistically tackle. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Stoic philosophy urges us to focus on what we can control, our efforts and actions. Stop worrying so much about the end result and concentrate on giving your best in the present. Accept uncertainty. Learn to accept that you cannot always predict or control all outcomes. Life is full of uncertainty, and that is part of what makes it exciting. Cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failures and challenges. Practice mental and emotional resilience to face failure courageously and get back up when you stumble. Visualize success post-failure. Imagine how your life will be after overcoming a failure. This visualization can help you maintain motivation and overcome initial fear. Excessive consumerism. In a consumer-driven society, it is easy to fall into the trap of excessive spending and the accumulation of material possessions. The Stoics remind us of the importance of simplicity and moderation. True success is not measured by the quantity of possessions we accumulate, but by the quality of our lives and relationships. We should focus on what is essential and not let excessive consumerism distract us from our true goals. Practice moderation. Moderation is a key principle in Stoic philosophy. Set limits for your spending and avoid falling into the trap of excess. Ask yourself if excessive consumption brings you closer to or further from your long-term goals. Value the internal over the external. The Stoics emphasize the importance of wisdom and personal development over material possessions. Cultivate your knowledge, relationships, and skills instead of focusing on the accumulation of things. Distinguish between needs and wants. Learn to differentiate between what you truly need for a comfortable life and what you simply desire on a whim. Prioritize your needs and be selective about your desires. So, I urge you to start working on the elimination of these habits that can obstruct your path to success from today onwards. Always remember these words from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens, and your life will be serene. May each of you have a successful and fulfilling journey based on Stoic philosophy. Success is a journey, and every step you take in the right direction brings you closer to your goals and aspirations. Thank you for your attention, and may you have a journey filled with achievements and satisfaction. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.